Hi, welcome to Bullet Pointless, when you're looking for just a hit from the On Pointless podcast. Everything outside of your house ceases to exist. How long can you survive for?
Not that long. We need groceries.
Yes, too.
But even still, we've got a lot of stuff in the freezer. I'm assuming in this scenario, even though everything outside the house has ceased to exist, you still have power.
Okay, still have power. Are we confined to, we live in a basement suite?
Yeah, can we get our landlord stuff?
Landlord's food count.
They got a lot of
Yes,
stuff.
that still exists.
Okay.
Because that's still in your house that you live in.
Then we're good because they have storage down there.
Yeah, they've got like a
I've
big
seen
freezer and
their
a
cans
pantry.
Of beans.
Yeah.
Okay, so they've got
We're
a lot of
good.
stuff.
Mm-hmm.
For me,
And they have guns.
They do have guns.
Do we still have
how would
water?
guns help you in this scenario?
Maybe you can open up the window and shoot something.
No, but
There's
nothing
nothing
exists out there,
Oh.
so really it only helps one of us at the end.
Probably both of you. Like, I don't want to die of hunger. I feel like that would be bad.
You kill me, and then you eat longer, and then you kill yourself.
So wait, in this scenario, I'm going to eat
You're
you?
gonna be a cannibal. Yeah.
I feel like at that point, why not?
I would actually. I've always said, okay, I mean, don't record me on this, but I've always said in a zombie scenario, it's very simple. It's because, like, life gets pretty bad out there. And once it gets to the point where it's like, okay, the world is awful, like Armageddon scenario, I've always said I'd have a suicide pact with Chara, in which, you know, we'd both agree, let's just go to bed, take some pills, and kill ourselves. But of course, I wouldn't actually kill myself. I'd always let her do it because I don't want, you know, like, things are bad when bad things can happen to her. But if she's died, and I'm the one left, now I can be that crazy villain in the zombie movie who's, like, getting an army of zombies himself to attack other survivors because there's no stakes at that point. I can do whatever I want because I have a free pass. So, in this scenario, I guess it'd be a similar thing that if I convinced Chara to kill herself... Not convinced. If she decided she was ready to go...
Given that I know your doomsday apocalypse scenario is our fake suicide
Yeah.
pact.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if she's decided she wants to go, yeah, I'd try eating a person. Like,
I think so, yeah.
I mean,
Do you
why
still
not?
get water? You have electricity?
I'm going to say you still get water because if not, it's like we have 12 bottles of water in our garage.
That's
Yeah.
12 more than we have.
We were told
Yeah,
to buy it in
that
case
makes
of an earthquake, which I think is a smart idea to always have a case of water in your house.
Yeah, I assume our landlords have some.
Of course, now if there's like an earthquake scenario, people know where to come for the water.
Yeah.
So, actually, I stored in my neighbor's garage.
They don't have your address. Maybe you should give them that, too.
Oh, right.
Just give me your neighbor's address.
Yeah, there we go. We'll give the neighbor's address.
124
showing
Fake
up.
Street.
But I think, like, we could last for well over a month. Even though we don't have a lot of food, you would start eating all of the, like, everybody's got a bunch of cans of beans or, like, old soup.
Rice and noodles.
Yeah, like, rice especially. You always have all this stuff
Something we have
that's,
that.
like, the last resort food that you never eat. Like, oh, wow, there's a jar of ketchup. Ketchup is not the right word. There's a jar of peanut butter that...
We do have a full jar of peanut butter that I haven't opened yet. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, and a jar of peanut butter would last you for a long time. If you were rationing, like, 2 spoons of peanut butter a day would probably keep you alive.
Yeah.
As long as you didn't expend that much energy.
We got some honey. Yeah, I mean, you could just... You're not going for a jog or anything outside.
Exactly. Like, you're just laying down.
But you have electricity. Do you have internet? There's probably no internet at this point.
Probably no internet.
But you could
so bored.
you could still game a little bit.
I wonder if you'd be a way to, like, grow food and actually, like, survive.
I mean,
Does the sun exist outside?
I'm going to say the sun still exists.
But you need to have dirt.
But if you have enough plants inside already and the seeds from... Like, if you have enough fruit that you could harvest the seeds from and plant in the dirt you already have, maybe?
Yeah.
And you could get dirt if you dug up your garage, dug through, like, the concrete and got to the dirt. I don't know if that's going to be arable.
Is that outside the...
I think straight down is still inside.
So
well, you could eat worms.
yeah.
If you can dig straight down, you could eat worms.
No.
So straight down, even past the foundation, exists still?
I think you have the parcel that is the size of your property. You cannot go into your backyard, but you have the parcel of your house all the way up and all the way down.
Okay.
So if a bird flew by.
But they don't exist
The
anymore.
birds don't exist.
Unless they existed at the moment, because if that parcel goes up,
Yeah. Because
then if a bird happened to be flying by the house whenever this moment happens, there might be a bird or two.
We should watch the movie Nothing again.
That's true. This scenario is derived from the movie Nothing.
And what happens?
Sounds
them.
bleak.
2 friends basically gain the power to hate away the world, and when they hate something enough, it disappears.
Oh.
And within 10 minutes of the movie, the only thing that's left is them in their house in a vast expanse of nothingness. It's pretty good. I'm going to spoil the movie, but the way they deal with food is they decide to hate away the fact that they're hungry. And then
that's
they're not
smart.
hungry anymore.
That's smart.
It's a pretty good movie.
That makes
Then
sense.
it's like, I hate your left ear.
But do you think you would die of hunger before you would die of boredom?
I think it depends on the video game situation and the
Yeah.
music. So internet's
Books.
out. See, that's the problem with relying on streaming services.
Yeah, that's why I don't like that.
Yeah, see, I have like 300 movies on DVD, so I'm good.
Yeah, we
Oh,
we don't
yeah.
have that many movies. We have a lot of stuff that's just streaming. I have a lot of my brother's old CDs, so that would keep me going for a bit.
No, you'd figure out ways. You'd play Hangman, you know.
I mean, I would
Echo.
still have my bass and stuff, and I could play really loud because it wouldn't matter about the neighbors.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I think, yeah, I'd totally just despair really quickly.
Yeah, I think you would be a quitter, whereas
I'm a
for
quitter.
me, I would love it. I would love the silence and like, I'm going to play all those old games I wanted to play and watch all those old movies and read the books that I own that I've never read. Like,
I already do what I want all the time, so the fact that there's nothing else for me to do is just like, well, why live? I'm a quitter. Something gets hard, I'm not doing it.
I feel like that's interesting what you just said. So, when everything in the world exists, your goal is to never leave the house and just stay home. But as soon as nothing else exists, you don't want to live in your house anymore and you're just going to give up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, I think it just gets sad and just like, die.
I think the issue would come once the coffee's gone. I think once there's no more coffee, and I don't have a lot of coffee in the house.
Yeah, if there's no more sugar. I'd watch my movies and read my books, and then when there's no more sugar, then it'd be time to go.
We have a lot of alcohol.
We do have a lot of alcohol right now.
We have some tequila. We made margaritas the other day.
Ah, that's a fun time snack.
It was a fun
Good.
time. It was Al's birthday. Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Yay!
They take a lot of limes. I did it with like fresh limes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of limes. I was like, I'm going to buy 4 so we have tons. And it made like 2 drinks.
Yeah.
Limes do not go as far in lime juice as you expect them to.
Yeah.
How is the lime juice thing so cheap?
I don't know. Yeah, like I think
How are they making any money?
I think about that every time I have like pho and they give you like a quarter of a lime and you squeeze it and you're like, I got nothing out of that.
Yeah, it's like 3 drops.
Yeah.
You'd have all that time, you could develop a super lime.
GMO line?
GMO lime that actually has like infinite juice.
It has more juice than there is lime.
But even like
Yeah.
oranges don't make that much juice when you squeeze them for drink glasses.
You're right. What's incredible is a grapefruit. How much juice is in a grapefruit? Because you like
Yeah.
eat it all, and then like the husk still has juice in it.
And it depends on the grapefruit. Some are good.
Yeah, I can't
Some are
pick a
bad.
good grapefruit to save my life.
I can't pick a good mango.
I've never really tried with mangoes.
I cannot pick a good mango. I'm also very bad at choosing bananas.
Oh,
And
you just
also-
go green.
Ugh.
What happens? I go to the grocery store. Hey, Curt, do you need anything? Yeah, some bananas. I pick up bananas. I walk home. They're brown.
Because they got bruised.
They're in a bag by themselves. They still get bruised. The half hour
So
takes me to get
sensitive
home.
bananas.
It's okay. Kurt's just gonna have it in the car to get it nice and room. and
Oh
everything.
yeah. Or when it's really cold this winter and leaves it in the car and it's all brown, completely
It's
brown,
just
like
frozen.
it's just frozen. And
Look, I either eat my bananas hot or frozen. That's it. In the summertime, they're hot, and in the winter, they're frozen. By the way, car-hotted bananas sitting on a black seat in the winter is disgusting. I eat them, but it's gross.
That's a smell that doesn't come out very easily.
Yeah.
Either.
Yeah, I roll down the windows, drive down the highway.
Yeah, I guess. I remember as a kid, every year for school, I'd get like a backpack or whatever, and eventually there would be a banana at the bottom, gets hit by a textbook.
Yep,
Even if you clean it out, there's a little bit of banana in there.
it's true.
And
You always
then-
have that mashed banana.
And then that backpack just smells like banana.
Yep, and everything you put in it gets a little bit of banana on it.
Yeah.
I never really like
Gross.
bananas that much.
Me neither.
It's like I can eat like a quarter or half a banana at a time.
Me
If you-
too.
Yeah, if you make me eat a whole banana, I'm like, ugh.
Half
I-
a banana's perfect amount.
I eat 2 a day.
Really?
Yeah, because I smoothie one and then I eat one with lunch.
I maybe eat half a banana every 2 months.
Oh, whoa.
That's a weird.
What happens
Weird
to the other
amount.
half then? It just goes.
Well, every once in a while I want a slice of banana on chocolate toast. That's the only time really I eat banana.
Chocolate and banana is good.
Banana actually merges with a lot of stuff, because it's good with peanut butter, too.
Pretty much all baking banana is good in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Because it's like sweet but not overly sweet.
Except it's a very recognizable flavor in
Yeah.
everything. Normally things that have like a very over-the-top flavor, you don't like in a lot of things.
Banana can be a subtle flavor. It's distinctive, but it's subtle.
That's true. Yeah, it's not overpowering. Like, it's not
Not
like...
like an orange.
Yeah. I was gonna say, what's that stuff that I hate? Cloves. It's not like cloves. And orange, you're right. Yeah, citrus stuff. When baking has citrus in it, I don't like it.
Depends on.
Sometimes I do, but like it's got to be right.
Mm-hmm.
A nice lemon cake is really good.
What's the question again?
I think we nailed it.